time for NFL Throwback Trivia Thanksgiving Edition. 40 questions to test your Turkey Day knowledge. Let us know how many you get right in the comments section. Here we go. Which two teams have hosted Thanksgiving Day games every year since 1978? Bears and Packers, Chiefs and Raiders, Lions and Cowboys, or Steelers and Patriots?
Intercepted by Oruwariye as he serves up a Thanksgiving meal.
Turpin gets the deep ball this time. Oh, he's going to do the old Zeke play.
Zeke in Zeke fashion. Dak told Tracy to start the day he wanted to get a turkey leg.
The Lions and Cowboys, of course. They've played in a combined 142 Thanksgiving games through the 2024 season. Which iconic Thanksgiving dish did John Madden make famous? Was it deep-fried turkey, jumbo honey ham, boom biscuits and gravy, or turducken?
I'm going to have crazy turducken. It's a deboned chicken stuffed in a deboned duck stuffed in a deboned turkey. And you see, you cut it like right down here. See, and then this is what it looks like inside.
Who threw the pass on this Colts trick play in 2016?
Now looking to throw, and he does complete to the tight end. It is Eric Swamp for the first down.
Was it Adam Vinatieri, Pat McAfee, Hunter Smith, or Scott Tolzien?
To Pat McAfee, who's always got a few tricks up his sleeve.
The legend himself, Pat McAfee, 1 for 1 for 35 passing yards. 30 plus years later, and we're still talking about this one. Roll the tape.
What? The Cowboys will win.
Wait a minute. A Dallas player touched the ball.
Who was the Dallas Cowboys player that infamously touched the ball after his team blocked a potential game-winning field goal? Ken Norton Jr., Tony Casillas, Tony Tolbert, or Leon Lett?
It's Leon Lett. No!
Leon Lett's gaffe on Thanksgiving 1993 allowed Miami to get another shot at the game winner, and the Fins upset Dallas at a snowy Texas stadium. Which future pop star sang the national anthem in Detroit on Thanksgiving 2006? Rihanna, Lady Gaga, Taylor Swift, or Miley Cyrus? Taylor's NFL roots run deep. She sang before a game that featured Nick Saban as Dolphins head coach and Dan Campbell as Lions tight end.
Williams back. Williams gonna get hit. Gonna go down. Sacked back at the 41-yard line.
How much time remained when Caleb Williams was sacked prior to the Bears' final play of this game? 12 seconds, 8 seconds, 25 seconds, or 32 seconds? We're sorry, Bears fans. 32 seconds ticked off the clock, spoiling Thanksgiving in Chicago.
And down goes Williams. Clock is running, and it's 3rd and 26. They have a one timeout left.
You could have gotten numbers, but just didn't.
You better hurry.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is disaster in the making here. You're going to have to do something when it comes down to this play. Incomplete, and the game is over. Completely botched at the end by the Bears.
Which Hall of Fame quarterback never played on Thanksgiving? Joe Montana, John Elway, Dan Marino, or all of the above? It's Joe Cool. His Niners and Chiefs were never scheduled to play on the holiday, though KC did play on Thanksgiving 1995, the year after Montana retired. Which of these 4 teams has won a game on Thanksgiving? Cleveland Browns, Atlanta Falcons, Jacksonville Jaguars, or Tampa Bay Buccaneers? If you guessed Atlanta, you are correct.
Crumpler. What a move. Touchdown, Atlanta.
The Falcons have exactly one Thanksgiving win, with Michael Vick leading Atlanta over Detroit in 2005. In a Thanksgiving blowout win in 2023, Cowboys cornerback Deron Bland became the first player to return 5 interceptions for touchdowns in a season, force 4 turnovers in a game, intercept 15 passes in a season, record 2 sacks and 2 interceptions in the same game.
2nd and 10. There it is! This is history! If Bland can take it the distance, this will be the record! Bland for in the history of the NFL.
Seemingly out of nowhere, Bland set the all-time record with 5 pick sixes in 2023. He didn't have another one until 2025. The year was 1986. Green Bay topped the Lions in a wild 44-40 victory. Who scored the game-winning punt return touchdown for the Pack in that game?
One man left, it's Arnold. He's gone.
James Lofton, Robert Brooks, Phil Epps, or Walter Stanley?
Walter Stanley just outran the whole group. When she starts to the left, here comes all the Detroit guys. Now he stops, reverses his field, and he outruns the whole pack. What a run. I'll tell you, speed kills.
It's still the second highest scoring game in Thanksgiving history, too. What is this 1980 Thanksgiving game known for?
Touchdown, Chicago.
Walter Payton's debut, the first OT game on Thanksgiving, first kick return touchdown on Thanksgiving, or all of the above.
Fielded by Williams at the 5. Williams breaks out of the pack. Dave Williams to the 30. Touchdown, Chicago. They win it on the kickoff after overtime.
Yes, it was the very first overtime finish in Thanksgiving history. Dave Williams' walk-off touchdown gave Chicago a 23-17 victory. What year did the NFL move to a 3-game Thanksgiving schedule?
Oh my turkey leg.
1998, 2006, 2011, or 2014?
And tonight in Arrowhead Stadium, the 37-year-old dream of Kansas City to get a Thanksgiving game back will be realized.
It was 2006. In the first live game aired by NFL Network, the Chiefs beat the Broncos in the first Thanksgiving game to take place outside of Dallas or Detroit since 1977. 3 games have been played every Thanksgiving since, aside from 2020.
Call it plays in there. Heads is the call. He said heads, it is a tails.
Oh, I wish he said tails.
He did.
You're changing the head. Which way you go?
Oh, man.
Detroit has won the toss. We'll receive.
Jerome Bettis said tails. Oh, my.
Who was the referee in the infamous 1998 overtime coin toss featuring the Lions and Steelers? Jerry Markbright, Walt Anderson, Ed Hockley, or Phil Luckett?
Phil Luckett, it's absolute embarrassment.
Let's go back to John Madden. The legendary coach has become synonymous with the holiday. What was the name of the award he gave to the player on the game every Thanksgiving? The turkey leg, the turducken trophy, the drumstick dominator, or the gravy train? The correct answer is A, turkey leg. Madden started the tradition in 1989, and no shortage of stars took home the award.
John Madden has come up with a new award, and somebody gets that drumstick.
Yeah, we just cut the drumstick off. We'll give it to Reggie White.
What John Madden hath wrought.
Man, Madden make this himself?
Reggie, Emmett, Barry, Favre, and so many more. The league continues the tradition today.
Cunningham changing something, then going deep, and he's got Moss, and there's a flag on the play, and Moss has caught the pass and is in the end zone anyway.
It was Randy Moss's coming out party. The rookie carved up the Cowboys defense on Thanksgiving 1998. But you have to be a true ball knower to remember his iconic stat line from the game.
Just throw it as far as you can.
This guy is amazing.
And I don't know how you stop him. And that is raw speed.
It's C, 3 receptions, 3 touchdowns, and the post-game turkey leg.
3 catches, 3 touchdowns, 163 yards.
In 1980, the Cowboys won their Thanksgiving game by the score of 51-7, marking the largest blowout ever on the holiday. Who did Dallas defeat that day? The Washington Redskins, the New Orleans Saints, the New York Jets, or the Seattle Seahawks? The Doomsday defense forced 7 Seattle turnovers. Dallas scored the game's first 51 points in the epic beatdown. Which team other than the Cowboys or Lions has won the most games on Thanksgiving? The Green Bay Packers, the Chicago Bears, the Philadelphia Eagles, or the Kansas City Chiefs? The answer is B. Through 2024, the Bears have won 20 games on Thanksgiving, third most in NFL history. They played the first one all the way back in 1920, then known as the Decatur Staleys. Who holds the record for single-game touchdowns on Thanksgiving? Barry Sanders, Alvin Kamara, Ernie Nevers, or Emmitt Smith? Never say nevers. Ernie's 6 touchdowns on Thanksgiving Day 1929 are still tied for an NFL record. Nevers scored every point in the Cardinals' 40-6 win over the Bears, and that includes kicking extra points. Thanksgiving 2011 provided a moment that has never been repeated. What took place that day? RG3 sets the rookie passing record, the largest comeback in Thanksgiving history, the Harbaugh Bowl, or the butt fumble.
Love you, man. Love you too. I'm so proud of you. Hey, no matter how it comes out. No matter how it comes out, that's right.
The very first brother versus brother head coaching matchup in NFL history, thanks to 9 sacks, John Harbaugh's Ravens defeated Jim Harbaugh's Niners 16-6. Who was the first player to throw 6 touchdowns in a single game on Thanksgiving? Tony Romo, Bob Greasy, Peyton Manning, or Bobby Lane?
Bob Greasy buried St. Louis under an avalanche of 6 touchdown passes.
Glasses and all, Miami's Bob Greasy tossed a record-setting 6 touchdown passes in a 55-14 win over the Cardinals in 1977. Manning repeated the feat with 6 of his own against Detroit in 2004. Which backup quarterback led the Cowboys to a comeback win on Thanksgiving 1974? Clint Longley, Danny White, Glenn Carano, or Craig Morton?
Clint Longley took over, a rookie with no previous professional experience. Even if he never completes another pass, they'll always remember the one he threw on Thanksgiving Day 1974.
It was Longley's 15 minutes of fame. Those were 2 of his 5 career touchdown passes, and he'd be out of the league a few years later. Staying with another heroic effort from a Dallas signal caller, which backup quarterback led the Cowboys to a win on Thanksgiving 1994? Jason Garrett, Steve Berline, Bernie Kosar, or Rodney Peete?
Garrett going deep for Urban, touchdown Dallas.
The old Red is going to have a heck of a Thanksgiving.
No Troy Aikman, no Rodney Peete. Barry Switzer's 94 Cowboys were led by third stringer Jason Garrett, and he delivered 311 yards and 2 touchdowns in a 42-31 Dallas victory. Let's stay on this game. Brett Favre threw 4 touchdowns, all of which were to one receiver. Who was it? Robert Brooks, Sterling Sharpe, Antonio Freeman, or Mark Chmura? B is your answer. Sterling Sharpe went off for a career high in receiving touchdowns and a Thanksgiving record.
It is caught by Sterling. 4 TDs. 4 TD passes between that combination today.
We know it, we love it, but you may have forgotten one small fact from this epic blunder.
And it was the backside of Brandon Moore that knocked the ball out.
Who scored the return touchdown on the butt fumble? Was it Rob Ninkovich, Brandon Spikes, Steve Gregory, or Vince Wilfork?
The ball is loose and it's alive, and then going into the end zone is Steve Gregory.
Which player has scored the most career touchdowns on Thanksgiving? Calvin Johnson, Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, or Tony Dorsett? It's Emmitt with 14 total scores, 13 on the ground and 1 receiving.
Emmitt Smith's taking it all the way. Happy Thanksgiving, Emmitt.
Which team has never played on Thanksgiving? Houston Texans, Carolina Panthers, Jacksonville Jaguars, or the Los Angeles Chargers? Jacksonville has been a yearly Turkey Day snub, never once being invited to play on the holiday. Surprisingly, Cincinnati has played just 1 Thanksgiving game since becoming a franchise in 1968. What's the highest scoring game in Thanksgiving history? 2021 Raiders-Cowboys, 1951 Packers-Lions, 1998 Vikings-Cowboys, or 2012 Lions-Texans? We're looking for B. The Lions and Packers scored 87 combined points all the way back in 1951. Bobby Lane tossed 4 touchdowns as Detroit took the Packers 52-35. Who holds the record for single-game passing yards on Thanksgiving? Kirk Cousins, Matthew Stafford, Phillip Rivers, or Troy Aikman?
Aikman again. This time he goes deep. And this time Patrick Jeffers is into the end zone, touchdown.
Troy Aikman threw for 455 yards on Thanksgiving 1998. Despite his career-high total, Dallas fell victim to Randy Moss and the '98 Vikings 46-36. Which team has the best winning percentage on Thanksgiving? The Los Angeles Rams, the Tennessee Titans, the Philadelphia Eagles, or the Buffalo Bills?
The final score is Philadelphia 27, the Dallas Cowboys nothing.
And we have seen a good old-fashioned licking tonight.
At 6-1, the Eagles' .857 win percentage is tops in the league with a minimum of 5 games played. Philly had been undefeated until 2015, their last Thanksgiving appearance to date. Let's take it all the way back to 1962. Which undefeated 10-0 team did the Lions upset that year? The New York Giants, the Baltimore Colts, the Green Bay Packers, or the Minnesota Vikings? We're looking for C, the Green Bay Packers. Detroit sacked Bart Starr 11 times in their 26-14 win. The contest became known as the Thanksgiving Day Massacre. Which Lions quarterback recorded a perfect 158.3 passer rating on Thanksgiving 1994? Was it Dave Craig, Scott Mitchell, Eric Kramer, or Gus Frerotte? It's Dave Craig, and he shredded the Bills' defense to the tune of 351 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Oh, a pitch back to Craig. He's over Herman Moore. Touchdown!
Only one other player has recorded a perfect passer rating on Thanksgiving, the GOAT Tom Brady.
Sweezum's kickoff. Fielded at the goal line by Jones. Jacoby Jones gets by Sweezum. Taken down at the 27-yard line.
What was the result of this play? Jacoby Jones ruled out of bounds, a personal foul for sideline interference, Mike Tomlin ejected, or no penalty. It's D, surprisingly. No penalty for Mike Tomlin there, though he did have to pay a hefty $100,000 fine.
He's looking the other way, but glancing back over his shoulder. He kind of did force Jacoby Jones back into the field.
Jones and the Ravens came out on top 22-20 in that 2013 matchup. Which team is currently the longest active drought for Thanksgiving appearances at 50 years? The LA Rams, the Arizona Cardinals, the Los Angeles Chargers, or the Tennessee Titans? It's the Rams, who haven't appeared in a Thanksgiving game since 1975 when they shut out the Lions 20-0.
Jackson's second score assured a 20-0 victory.
The franchise moved to St. Louis and back to LA in that time. Who holds the record for receiving yards in a Thanksgiving game? Brett Perriman, Jim Benton, CeeDee Lamb, or Randy Moss? You'll need to turn the clock back all the way to 1945 when Rams wideout Jim Benton recorded 303 yards against Detroit. That was also an NFL single-game record that stood for 40 years. Thanksgiving 1996. What record did Chiefs running back Marcus Allen break on this day? Most career yards from scrimmage, most career rushing touchdowns, single-game Thanksgiving rushing record, or most career games played? It was Allen's 111th career rushing touchdown, surpassing Walter Payton for most all-time.
Look at, and here comes the bench is cleared for Marcus. They're all out there to congratulate him.
Who has the most sacks in a single game on Thanksgiving? Ziggy Ansah, Reggie White, Richard Dent, or Cameron Jordan?
Here comes the pressure again. Ryan.
No
The game shut down by Cameron Jordan. A 4-sack Thanksgiving night.
Cam Jordan wreaked havoc on Atlanta in 2019. He finished with a career-high 15.5 sacks that year. Which Oilers running back gained 195 yards against the Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day 1979? Ronnie Coleman, Fred Willis, Mike Rozier, or Earl Campbell? The Tyler Rose. Earl Campbell scored twice to lead the Oilers over their in-state rivals.
Campbell, first down and more. 30, 20, touchdown, Houston!
The Cowboys have played on every Thanksgiving Day since 1966, except for 2 years, 1975 and 1977. Which team replaced them in those seasons? The Pittsburgh Steelers, the St. Louis Cardinals, the New York Giants, or the Oakland Raiders? If you've been paying attention, you know Bob Greasy torched St. Louis on Thanksgiving 1977. The league experimented with the Cards for those 2 seasons, hoping their exciting offense could draw in viewers. St. Louis lost both times by a combined score of 87-24, and it was back to Dallas. Who scored the longest touchdown from scrimmage in Thanksgiving history? Amari Cooper, Michael Irvin, Deion Branch, or Billy Sims? Amari Cooper's 90-yard score propelled Dallas to a Thanksgiving win in 2018.
Pass is caught by Cooper. Breaks loose. Cooper. Touchdown. 90 yards.
Which year did Tom Brady appear in his first Thanksgiving game? 2010, 2016, 2000, or 2021? It was all the way back in 2000, Brady's first year in the NFL.
Well, here comes Tom Brady, a quarterback for Drew Bledsoe.
The 6th-round pick entered late in New England's 34-9 loss against the Lions. And there you have it. Happy Thanksgiving from NFL Throwback. Hope you learned a few things along the way.